Basically, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know with regards to the Juste Clou from Cartier. Welcome to my channel. I'm Andrea. Today's video is all about the Juste Clou. But before we get started, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Whilst you're there, you can ring my bell, and a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Okay, sit back, make sure you have your favourite beverage at hand. I have my Sauvignon Blanc. Cheers. And I'm going to tell you all about the Juste Clou. Now, Juste Clou, or the JUC, or the JUC, or the Juste Clou basically means just a nail. And that's what it looks like. It is basically a bracelet from Cartier which looks just like a nail, and I will do plenty of close-ups for you. I'm going to discuss how to size the bangle, I'm going to discuss the wear and tear on the bangle, the advantages, the disadvantages, basically anything you need to know I'm going to tell you about this bangle. If you want to know the price of it, then all you have to do is hop onto Cartier's website, and there you will find the price, because you know, prices go up, prices change. This video you might be viewing it a year later after I've uploaded it, so prices change. So I'm not going to talk about pricing because that changes all the time, especially right now because there's price increase after price increase. Okay, now let's get on to the actual bangle. The bangle, I'll take it off as well, let you see how easy it is to take off. So it's as simple as that. So that's what the bangle looks like. There we go. And this is the small version of the Juste Clou, and that's what it looks like. I'm also going to discuss why I had to return my first Juste Clou. Okay, so the bangle comes in two colours only. It comes in the yellow gold, which is this gold here, and it also comes in the pink gold. Pink gold is basically what Cartier refer to as their rose gold. It does not come in the platinum. And as far as I know, it's to do with the mechanism of the way this bangle works. So it kind of twists like so to get it on and off. There's no hinges or anything on this bangle to open it up. And that's one of the things I love about it. It is 18 karat solid gold. And it also now, which it didn't when I purchased mine, but it also now comes with diamonds, and it is an absolute stunner. I will insert a photograph of the one with diamonds, and this is a photograph of my friend trying it on because she was trying to decide whether to get the Juste Clou with the diamonds or the small love bangle with the diamonds. And she actually decided on the small love bangle with the diamonds in the platinum. The Juste Clou was inspired by a nail, therefore that's why it's called just a nail. And when you look at it, it's basically a nail wrapped around, and that's what it is. A long nail at that, actually, if you opened it up. The original bigger Juste Clou was created in New York City in the 1970s. Around about the same time as the love bangle. This new version came out in 2018, so it's quite a young little thing. It's very, very dainty and beautiful. So let's talk about the specifics of my bangle. So this is my second Juste Clou. My first one I had to return. I had to return it because I just didn't feel it was lined up properly just here. I wasn't there when the bangle was purchased. It was purchased for me from the Cartier store in Bond Street, and so I didn't really look at it. When I put it on my wrist. I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just put it on. But I remember looking at it and thinking it doesn't look quite right. So I kept looking at it, and then I kind of emailed and spoke to a lot of my friends that have the Juste Clou, and we all agreed that although it wasn't a big deal, I'll insert some footage of the original bangle. Although I didn't feel it was a big deal and I probably could have lived with it, it was annoying me. It was annoying me, and it looked slightly different from the ones online, and it looked different from my friends. So basically, as you will have seen in the footage, the nail here I felt was coming in like this. So my original one looked like that, as opposed to aligning up straight. I would say, if I had to be really particular, but I'm really, honestly, I would say this is slightly outlined out this way more than in the way. So it's hard to tell because it does taper in at the bottom there. So yeah, it's hard to tell. Anyway, I'm keeping this one. I'm sticking to it because when you just look at it, the distance between here and here does look the same, and I felt when I kept looking at the other one, I felt as if that was tapering in, and you'll probably be able to see that in the video footage, and I'm sure I've got some photographs and I'll insert them as well. But so this is my Juste Clou now. Let's talk about sizing. So mine is a size 17. So how do you decide what size of Juste Clou? Well, it was a lot easier for me because I already have the Cartier Love Bangle in the size 18. When you're measuring for the Juste Clou, you're supposed to order the actual size of your wrist. When you're ordering the Love Bangle, you go up between 1 and 2 sizes depending on how you want it to fit on your wrist. You must also remember that your 2 wrists are different sizes. Normally your dominant wrist, and my dominant wrist is my right wrist, will be bigger than my other wrist. So I knew I would always want to wear it on my dominant wrist. Some people don't like to wear it on their dominant wrist because that's the wrist that's doing all the work, so they like to wear it on their other wrist. I can't really, for me, my bangles go there, and I do always wear bangles with my watch as well, but the bangles that I like to wear on an everyday basis that are on me all the time sit on my dominant wrist. Okay, so how do you measure? So basically, where this part of your wrist is, the bone part, that's where you measure round. So mine measures, or at least I haven't measured it recently. When I got my Love Bangle, it measured 16.5. So my Love Bangle is an 18. So I went up a size and a half. Now the bangles, when you do this with the bangles, they're not supposed to fall onto your hand, and they're not really supposed to travel all the way up your arm. They're supposed to be quite fitted, and as you can see, mine are both quite fitted. So when you take the measurements for the Juste Clou, if you have the Love Bangle, you go down 1 size from your Love Bangle, or you take the measurement round your wrist here and you order the actual size. That's how the bangles are sized. That's normally how it's done. Okay, so my Juste Clou is a 17 and my Love is an 18. So I sized down 1 size, and my wrist is 16.5 centimeters just here. And that's how they look together. So why did I decide to go for the small Juste Clou and not the regular Juste Clou? Well, one reason is price. Not really. If I really wanted the big one, I would have gone for the big one. But there is a big difference in price. This one is half the price of the regular Juste Clou. But more importantly, I wanted something that wouldn't overpower my Love Bangle and that would complement it. The other thing is, Cartier bangles, both the Love and the Juste Clou, can be quite masculine in their looks. You know, this is designed with screws all the way around it, and this is a nail basically, so they are quite masculine in design. I can't say the word. Anyway, so yeah, and this I feel is dainty. It kind of makes it just a little more feminine like because of the size of it, and I just feel next to the Love it looks perfect. The Love is actually quite a hard bracelet to stack with other bracelets. I'm going to stack it with some other bracelets that I've got with me just now, just so you can see what they look like. But the minute you put another kind of Cartier piece next to them, they just all match together and the sizes work together. And my tennis bracelet as well, it's not an oversized tennis bracelet, so it just complements them. It just looks, that's just perfect. I just love it. Now the other reason I decided I like the way this comes on and off. It's almost like the Cartier, that it's built to stay on your wrist. There's no hinges or anything for it to kind of accidentally unclip and fall off. It is a very, very, very light bracelet, and if this fell off, you know, you'd be very, very lucky to notice that it's fallen off. It is very light. I don't even feel it on my wrist. I have to make sure I've got it the right way around. Okay, so now the Love bangle, I know I hear lots of people say with the Love bangle that the screws have come undone and they've lost it and all that. I feel very secure with my Love bangle. I haven't checked it for years, and I haven't checked the screws. I'm going to check the screws now because I'm talking about it, but I haven't had any problems. I've never had it off from the day I bought this, and I've had this now for years and years, and I haven't even checked the screws. There's no kind of bumpiness where you would feel as if the screw was coming undone. So it's really, I love the fact that it doesn't come off, and I've said that before when I've reviewed it. I'm going to do a fresh review on my Cartier bangle actually, because it's been a long time. So back onto the Clou. So I love the way it comes on and off. I don't see how this is going to come off. I really don't, unless it actually snaps off. I really don't see that. It's not going to slide off because of the fit. I mean, it doesn't open up like that. You would literally have to pull it open for it to come off. So I really don't see how that would fall off. I really don't. Now the other thing about the Clou when comparing to the Love bangle, the Clou doesn't show the scratches as quickly as the Love bangle. Now the Love bangle is a flat bangle, so the minute it scratches you notice it. But what I will say to you is, you notice the scratches when you first get it, when it's new, and I think a lot to do with that is because it's new on you. You've not learned to work with it when you do different tasks with it. You're a lot more careful and aware of it. As it sits on your wrist and you get used to it, you learn to move with it. You learn to avoid the bangs and the scratches. But then eventually they all blend in. And yes, it does have a lot of scratches, the Love bangle, but they eventually all blend in. Now, if that's something that worries you, then the Clou is, you know, something to think about, because it doesn't show the scratches as much as the Love bangle, and you can take it on and off quite easily. I never take mine off. I mean, I like jewellery that I don't have to worry about and that I don't have to take off. I mean, I sleep in all my jewellery. That, you know, I shower, I sleep, I exercise. That for me is what jewellery's about. It's part of me. It's almost like having another tattoo, and that's what makes it worth it for me. You know, any other bangle you bought that was this thin, it would be all bent out of shape. Same with the bangle, the Love bangle, the years I've been wearing it, and it has, I mean, the shape has not changed at all. Okay, let's talk about the disadvantages of the Clou. Now, I would say one of the main disadvantages is this here. It can hook onto jumpers and things like that. You need to, I'm not going to say you need to be careful, because I'm not careful. It's not something that happens every day. It has happened on occasion where this has hooked on. The other thing that has happened, normally happens when I'm sleeping with it, and when I wake up, I sometimes find this flips over like that, and you kind of wake up, and if you're not aware of that, it would give you quite a fright that the bangle has broken. But you just need to flip it back like that. That has happened to me. It can take a bit of getting used to get it on and off. It does take a bit of getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's really quite easy to get on and off like so. It's as simple as that. It's like everything, once you get the hang of it, it's easy. The other thing is, I notice if I wear the bangle this way, so with the nail head being on the outside, I find it goes over my bangle. It's not going to do that, but I kind of find it will kind of go over my bangle. Whereas if I wear the head, and I actually prefer the look of it when the head is next to the love bangle, it doesn't go over my love bangle. I don't like it, and some people it doesn't bother them. I don't like the look when the nail goes over it, and I feel, you know, it sits nicer, it's much more noticeable, you know, it stands out on its own when it sits with the nail head next to the love bangle. I absolutely love my Cartier jewellery. I love them because they are classic, they are simple. I mean, look, it's a simple design. They're timeless. I just absolutely love them. I really do, and I love the way the three of them look together. Okay, let me show you now what they look like when stacked. So here I have a simple just a gold bangle, which my dad bought me when he was away on a business trip. I absolutely love it. But you can see this is the gold in this is just pure gold, and it's very soft. So that's what it looks like when I put it on with that. You can see how the sizing is so different with the Cartier jewellery. But that's what that looks like. This is a set of bangles. Two of these were my mum's and one was mine. I mean, they were all used to be my mum's, but that's what they look like stacked up. Here we go. So now I'll try it on with the Hermes Click Clack, and that's what that looks like. You squeeze, you open that up and close it, and I wear a GM in the Hermes bangles, so that's what that looks like. I actually think that works well with them. Here we go, and that's what that looks like. I'll also show you the packaging. I know some people like to see the packaging. So the packaging for the Juste Clou is exactly the same as the packaging for the Love. So it comes in a box which is wrapped in white paper, which is sealed with a wax seal, and that's what the box looks like. So it's a box within a box, and then you just click the box open. It's very similar to the Rolex boxes as well, and then your bracelet would be sitting in there. You always get a travel pouch with the Juste Clou, and you normally get a cleaning kit as well, which I didn't get with this one, but I did get with my Love bangle, and then it'll come in a Cartier bag. Now, when I sent back my first Juste Clou, I had to send it to Bond Street because we don't have a Cartier here in Scotland. I sent it to Bond Street. They looked at it. Within a week I got it. I got a new one back basically. They looked at it, they replaced it, and then they also gave me a new certificate, because with each bangle, the Love is the same with anything that you get from Cartier, you also get your certificate, which is a little booklet that opens up and has all the details of your bangle and the specific number for your bangle. So this is for my new one. So when they replaced it, they sent me my new certificate as well, and I still have my old certificate there as well, and the travel pouch from the first one as well. So they were Cartier were very, very good. I mean, within a week, I sent it off on the Monday. They'd sent me all the packaging to send it to them. They looked at it. They didn't actually say to me they'd looked at it and they were going to replace it. They just replaced it. They just sent me back a brand new one. And I actually got a voicemail asking me if it was okay as well, checking up that I had received it and that it was okay. Customer service was really quite good at Cartier. Okay, that's everything I know about the Juste Clou. If you feel I've missed anything out, then just pop a question down in the comments and I'll answer it for you. I'm also going to do another review on my love bangle again, because I haven't done one for years, and my Tiffany necklace as well, because honestly I get so many questions about my jewellery time and time again. So I'm going to do a fresh review on them as well. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed my review and have found it helpful. If you have, remember, unsubscribe. And meanwhile, if you'd like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye! Cheers!